I am vindicated. I am selfish. I am wrong. I am right. I swear I'm right. Swear I knew it all along, and I am flawed, but I am cleaning up so well. I am seeing in me now the things you swear you saw yourself so clear. Almost broke out into another song on y'all. Look, I think that last little chat we had with each other was really touching to my heart. I realized that I simply cannot keep next to gaming, my next biggest interest is content creation. And I realize I can't keep ranting about content creation to my friends who frankly don't give a shit about content creation. And it's all like, I'm getting into all these specifics because I'm too scared to make a video about certain topics, because I'm all like, why would I want to make a video going against what other people like? And I just kind of realized to myself, you know what? That's okay. That's okay to disagree on certain topics. I just wish certain people just didn't take disagreements so personally. But, you know, you can't change other people. So let me just talk about a certain topic that has been on my mind for quite a few years, and I've always danced around the topic because I was too scared to talk about it, because I was all like, I'm outnumbered in this argument. And it's about the lack of humanity in content creation. There are certain eras when I say content creation, I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck about Twitch, TikTok, all of them. I'm talking about YouTube. Like, YouTube is my bread and butter. It's the one that I've been with the longest. It's the one that's the longest standing, the one that I have the most like tie to anything. If TikTok ended, I would not care. If Twitch, I would not care. If YouTube shut down, I think I would have to Kurt Cobain my shit, like, genuinely. That's a joke, but also, like, not really. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I would do with myself if YouTube ever just, like, shut down. Honestly. This is kind of a continuation of my previous video where I was talking about AI and how I definitely foresee I can't even say the far future. It's more close in line with where we're currently at than I feel like most people are willing to admit. But like AI, and how I truly do believe that that's going to, I don't want to say take over, but I feel like that's going to become more of the norm when it comes to content creation on the online space. Do I want that? Fuck no. Of course I don't want that. But I'm also like, I have zero faith in humanity because of the way content creation, I should really just say YouTube. Actually, no, I should just say content creation. In the way that content creation the way the trends are already looking. When people talk about AI, the thing that nobody really talks about or hones in on the fact is that the reason why AI content is so prevalent on YouTube or like the content creator space, why there are so many channels right now that are clearly AI channels that don't have any sort of humanity or human element inside of their content, is because actual human beings who create content already on this platform have no humanity in their content whatsoever anyways. So of course a robot can come and do what these humans do because they don't have any spirit in their videos in the first place. Come walk with me for a second. There's no purpose for it. I feel like spreading my legs. Pause! I feel like stretching my... Wait, is that not... Wait. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The content creator space on YouTube used to be dominated by people with personalities. Anybody could create a YouTube video and gain an audience, but it was only specifically people who had interesting personalities that would really go anywhere. When you were subscribing to a YouTube channel back in the day, you weren't subscribing for a piece of content, or one singular piece of content, I should specify. You were subscribing to that specific person. I'm going to try and use examples of YouTubers that I feel like are so universal that everybody knows. Forgive me if I do get a bit niche, but I promise I probably won't. So, like, PewDiePie, if you subscribed to PewDiePie back in the day, of course his main bread and butter was, like, gaming videos. But if he threw up a vlog or whatever, or just another type of content, actually, yeah, he did have a variety of content back in the day. I'm not trying to say this because, like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm different. I just was never subscribed to PewDiePie. I had other gaming content creators that I watched at the time. Which, funny story, fuck it, I don't even want, I'm sorry, I just gotta get in a tangent. This is always what happens. So, like, back in the day, there was, like, 3 YouTubers that there was, like, this race to see which person who had an individual channel, an individual gaming channel that would reach, like, 1 million subscribers, the first one to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And actually, you know what, I don't even care to get into the story. But it was a race between Toby Games, Tobuscus, PewDiePie, and this other guy named Uberhaxer. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the person who lost that battle was PewDiePie, which is so fucking funny because afterwards he just transcended and just killed the fucking game. But it was actually so funny considering he was the one who, like, lost that race. But it's whatever. Anyways. You would subscribe to PewDiePie's Felix's channel because you were interested in him as a person, his whole entire personality. That's why he could upload gaming videos or a vlog or whatever, and his viewership would still sustain. His viewers weren't only there for gaming, they were there for him. I think the biggest example of this is this, rest in peace to him, of course, like, rest his soul. But there was this guy, and his name was Etika World Network. And he was a Nintendo. He was mainly like a Nintendo gaming channel. I was not interested in Nintendo at all at the time, but I loved his videos because I just loved his energy. His energy was just so, like, so. I keep using enthralling. I want to use was so magnetizing. I guess whatever. It was just so. He just had this energy that would just like bring you to his. I don't know. His. He just had this energy that I just loved, even though he would talk about topics that I didn't know and things that I didn't care about or understand because I wasn't a Nintendo gamer at the time. But I was all like, I like this guy's personality. I'm going to watch every single video that he puts out just because I'm interested in him, not the content specifically. That's why I would watch his vlogs. That's why I would watch his other streams. That's why I would be in his streams. That's why I would watch his other videos, even when it had nothing to do with anything that I was particularly interested in. This is an era of content creation on YouTube where the creator was the forefront of the channel, whereas today in the current landscape, it is the content is the forefront of the channel. A lot of YouTube channels that are big nowadays, nobody gives a shit about the person who's running the channel. And there's a reason for that. There's actually, like, very strategic reasons for why that is. And I'm going to use this person as an example, not out of hate, not out of anything. It's simply because this person is very outspoken about how they are grossly aware of this and they do this on purpose. So understand this is not a hate, but Mr. Beast. Watch 20 Mr. Beast videos and give me 5 facts about the dude. And I don't mean like a podcast. I mean his videos by themselves. Watch 5 current day modern day Mr. Beast videos. Tell me anything that you learned about the guy. And I promise you'd probably struggle to name me even 3. Of course, I'm being hyperbolic. You probably could. Content creation on YouTube current day is more dictated by the content than it is the creator. The creator does not matter anymore. The creator is nothing but a vessel for the content. Fred was, I believe, the first person who ever reached 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it was Fred. It's been what, 15 years? I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you how long it's actually. Jesus Christ, 15, 16, like 15, 16 years since that guy retired and just stopped doing the Fred videos. There hasn't been anybody who's been able to replicate his character and his essence and his level of success ever since. Think of somebody like Filthy Frank. He had a huge ass reign in like the early to mid 2010s or whatever, and he quit in like 2017, I believe. It's 2025. It's almost been close to 10 years. Nobody has been able to replicate that character or that level of success, and it's been almost 10 years since he left. Etika, that rest in peace to his soul. He's been gone for years. Nobody's been able to replicate what he does and what he brought to the gaming scene at the time. Mr. Beast came about in like 2019, 2020, whatever it was, and there is a whole entire cult. There's a genre of YouTube called Mr. Beast like type content. It's because Mr. Beast isn't a personality. It's a content style. Anybody who just has an excess amount of funds can be Mr. Beast. Nobody can be Fred. Nobody can be Filthy Frank. Nobody can be Etika. Nobody can be PewDiePie, because they are... Do you understand what I'm saying? It is strategic. It makes sense. It's successful. I understand the reason why there isn't humanity in videos. We don't even have to get into... It's just like, it's easier for... It's like the everyman thing. If somebody is so... What's it called? So cookie cutter and dull. There is nothing you can exactly hate about somebody if you don't know anything about them. You know what I mean? It maximizes the amount of people you can gain in your subscriber base, because nobody can hate on somebody that they don't know anything about. So I've been pretty outspoken on the fact that I don't watch gaming content on YouTube. And it's for a multitude of reasons. I've expanded on that blockage. I don't watch or look at anything that I personally am into on the internet, simply for the fact that something that I noticed is, imagine you just started the hobby of reading, right? And you look up a video on like books, and it's a positive video, of course, because it's a new hobby that you're getting into. And so you watch one video on books, and I swear to God, for the next month, you're just going to get a barrage of videos talking about books are actually making you stupid. Are books in 2025 actually brainwashing us? Books are killing society. I swear to God. I'm just like, I can't enjoy anything on the internet without it just somehow just divulging into debauchery. And I'm just all like, yeah, I'm over it. If I'm enjoying anything, the last place I'm going to go and find a discussion on it is the internet. I'm cool. If there's one topic... So on my previous channel, I used to make a lot of video game essays. I used to be a video game essayist. That was my favorite genre of YouTube when I was younger. I used to put so much time into those videos. I used to script them out. It used to take like a month or two. It used to take like a month and a half to make just a single video. And I really used to love that era of YouTube gaming content. That was, I would say, that was around like 2014, 2015-ish. Video game essays current year, ever since I would say 2019, are the biggest pile of dog shit I have ever seen. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, but they're just so popular now that I was all like, I understand that I'm in the minority and I don't want to like shit on people's parades, I guess. Again, like, if you're into this content, be into this content. Just because I have an opinion doesn't mean like it's fact. But it is fact. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Video game essayists used to have a purpose for their video. They used to have an angle, a thesis that made you think about the game in a different light or see a specific aspect of the game in a specific way that you never really, that's not exactly touched upon in the original media. It would give you something to think about, those essays from back in the day. The current ones now, I swear to God, are literally 40 plus minutes of somebody going into the fucking wiki and reading a synopsis of the fucking story. I remember there was this one specific game that I was playing, and I wanted to see what people were talking about. And this was like, they have extravagant thumbnails, they have amazing titles that are enticing, especially to me. And you click the videos, they probably have about 2 minutes of actual interesting content. And for the rest of the fucking video, for the rest of the goddamn 52 minutes runtime, they're just doing a synopsis of what happened in the story. I'm like, my nigga, I played the game 10 times already. I know what happens. Get to the fucking meat and potatoes of what this video is supposed to be. That was my reaction to one video. Then I clicked on another video because I was like, this video is dog shit. Let me get up out of here. The first 30 seconds, interesting. The rest of the fucking hour-long runtime was the nigga just doing a rundown of what's happening in the cutscenes. And then when I saw a third video, when I saw a fourth video doing the same exact thing, I was like, oh my God. This genre of YouTube is actually so fucked these days. I remember I used to love video game essays. I used to love them so much. And I had to unsubscribe from every single one of the essayists that I used to watch, because I remember I went through a stream of video game essays. Now, this is just a personal story. Which has nothing to do with the video, but I was like, I've been wanting to talk about this topic for years. So why not just throw this story in there? I've been watching a bunch of essays back to back from a specific channel because I just hadn't watched his content in like months or whatever. I finished the videos. I was like, oh, let me see what he's uploaded now. And I clicked the channel and I'm looking. I'm like, who the fuck is this? This ain't the dude I'm subscribed to. Y'all, I had been watching hours of content of a random nigga thinking it was some other dude. And I was all like, oh my God, I don't even know what this fool's name is. I don't know what his interests are. I don't know his name. I don't know what he looks like. I was watching a completely different dude, not privy to the fact that I wasn't even on the original nigga's channel no more. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, it felt so dystopian. It felt so dystopian. I don't know how to explain it. So let's talk about video game essays again. There's one specific channel, this bitch ass nigga. This fool, let me tell y'all what this fool does. This fool goes into the YouTube search engine, downloads hour-long footage of cutscenes out of video games, and all he does is talk about what happens in the cutscenes, and this nigga gets millions upon millions of views, like biting off of the video game essayist genre. And that's exactly why the video game essayist genre is so dog shit these days. Because people see the success of his channel. And the thing is, right, this is what I mean, because people don't care. People, I feel like, and I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope that I'm wrong in thinking that AI is going to take over. I shouldn't say take over. It's going to become more prevalent. There's no humanity in content anymore, y'all. I'm sorry. There's no humanity in content, and the humans that make content are so devoid of humanity. A robot can do this shit. A robot can sit down and talk about what happens in cutscenes. A robot can sit down and talk about what happened in a story. They already do. And they get... This dude, right? This dude has videos like Grand Theft Auto 5. No, I want to ask y'all a question. How many video games do y'all complete in a month? How many video games do y'all complete in a single year? I want to ask you another question. If you play GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, what's another popular game? A Call of Duty campaign, and what's a popular game? Death Stranding 2. You played those games, GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, Call of Duty, and then Death Stranding 2. Do you think you could create a worthwhile video about those 4 games in a single month? Understand this. Complete all of those behemoth of games in a single month. Put a full script together for all 4 of those games, and make a worthwhile, actually having some sort of substance video. Now, if you say yes, girl, whatever time you got on your hands, I'm gonna need that. Whatever cheat code you put in to get all that time on, I'm gonna need that. This dude be putting out videos on videos about these huge, massive ass games, hour-long pieces of content on these behemoth ass games every single week. And I'm sat there looking, I'm like, do these people not understand that they're getting, I'm like, all this nigga does is talk about what happens in the cutscenes. I'm getting hype. People don't care. I mean, so people do not care. The masses do not care about humanity in content, because we're not even viewing content with humanity in the first place. So if I don't even want to say this, because again, I don't want this to happen, but I'm just looking at what's popular. I'm just all like, baby, there's no human aspect to these videos being made by humans in the first place. Of course a robot could do this. Like, tell me I'm wrong. I hope I am. I hope there's somebody who has like some other perspective on this that could potentially, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I have no fears about this at all. I've already accepted it. It's all like if I thought for a second, if I had faith in humanity to want humanity in their content, I don't believe that at all. Like, just look at the trends of everything. It's I don't know, but yeah. I'm going to sing Vindicated again, if you don't mind, so I'll have that as the outro of this video. Oh, wait, and by the way, before I go, I do want to say, like, I know a lot of people are going to be all like, well, we got to blame Mr. Beast for this, or we got to blame that video game essayist dude who makes shit content. I don't have that sort of view. Honestly, I think to myself, of this analogy, whenever people say stuff like that, like, oh, we got to blame Mr. Beast, or we got to blame this, that, and the third, I think to myself, if there is somebody selling dog shit for $5,000, who am I really going to be mad at? The person selling the shit, or the people who are lining up in droves to get their hands on literal dog shit? And in my perspective, I'm more looking at the people who are actually funneling money into this dog shit versus the person who's making it. Because I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking now, and I've just gotten kind of tired. But that's just how I think about things. And I am selfish. I am wrong. I swear I knew it all along, and I am flawed. But I am cleaning up so well. I am seeing in me now the things you swear you saw yourself. Oh my gosh, somebody just, oh my god, I gotta go, I'm sorry.